These 8 isometric exercises will transform your body. But exercise number 3 will shock you. Have you ever imagined transforming your entire body without even moving? It sounds impossible, but today I'm going to prove to you that isometric exercises can be the key to a strong, defined, and resilient body without the need for expensive equipment or long workouts. In today's video, I'll show you 8 incredibly effective isometric exercises that will activate your muscles in a way you've never felt before. But here's the big secret. Exercise number 3 is the most important and surprising of them all. I'm sure you've never heard of it before, and it might be the missing detail in your workout for incredible results. So stay until the end because in addition to revealing this secret, I'll also show you a complete 10-minute workout that can change your body in just a few weeks. Ready? Let's get started. Number 8. Static bar hang. If you've ever tried hanging from a pull-up bar for a few seconds, you know how simple this exercise seems, but it challenges your entire body's musculature. The static bar hang not only strengthens your forearms and hands, but also activates your shoulders, lats, and core. Now, you might be thinking, why would such a simple exercise be so important? Well, here's the secret. Your grip strength is directly linked to your ability to perform other exercises more efficiently. Studies show that people with strong grips have greater longevity, a lower risk of heart disease, and better athletic performance. That's because hand strength is connected to overall body endurance and even neuromuscular health. When you hang from a bar, something incredible happens. Your spine experiences natural decompression, helping improve posture and even reducing back pain. Many physical therapists recommend this exercise for people with postural issues because it teaches the body to maintain proper stability without excessive effort. To perform this exercise correctly, grab the bar with your hands shoulder width apart and keep your shoulders engaged. Don't let your body collapse. This prevents joint overload and keeps your muscles engaged. Tighten your abs to keep your body stable. This small detail makes all the difference in core activation. Hold for as long as you can. Start by aiming for 30 seconds and gradually increase over time. If you want to make it more challenging, try lifting your knees or even extending your legs forward. This will make your core work even harder, turning this exercise into a true endurance test. Additionally, you can try using just one hand to create an extreme level of difficulty. This exercise is simple but brutal. It might seem like you're not doing much, but the benefits are immense. Your grip strength will improve, your core strength will increase, and your muscular endurance will be taken to another level. If you're looking for a strong and balanced body, don't skip this exercise. Number 7. Tiptoe isometric hold. Many people forget to train their calves, but they are essential for mobility and body balance. Strong calves help prevent injuries and improve performance in running, jumping, and even everyday walking. This exercise is simple but extremely effective for strengthening this area. If you've ever had cramps or feel like your calves are weak, this is one of the best ways to strengthen them. To perform it correctly, stand on your tiptoes and hold the position. It sounds easy, but holding it for 30 seconds or more will activate your calves in a way that few exercises can. The key here is stability. Don't let your ankles roll inward or outward. Maintain constant tension and keep your muscles engaged the entire time. For an extra challenge, try doing the exercise on one foot or holding a weight in your hands. Another interesting variation is performing it on a step, allowing your heels to lower slightly before holding the position. This creates a greater range of motion and a more intense stimulus for the muscles. This exercise may seem basic, but its effectiveness is incredible. Many people neglect their calves and end up suffering from foot, ankle, and even knee pain. If you train legs but feel like your performance could be better, try adding this isometric hold and see the difference in your strength and endurance. Number 6. Side plank with hip lift. The side plank is one of the best exercises for the obliques, those muscles that define the waist and help stabilize the torso. But when we add a hip lift, we take this exercise to a completely new level. This movement not only strengthens the lateral abdominal muscles, but also improves lower back endurance and postural control. To do it correctly, support yourself on one forearm and keep your body straight. Now, lower and lift your hips slowly, without losing control of the movement. This simple adjustment makes the obliques work at full capacity, and you'll feel the activation within seconds. If you want to increase the difficulty, try holding a weight on your waist or extending one arm upward. This will create even more instability and require greater core control. This exercise is essential for anyone looking for a strong and defined abdomen. Many people suffer from back pain because they have a weak core, and strengthening the obliques is one of the best ways to fix this problem. If you feel like your balance needs improvement or you want a firmer waist, this exercise must be part of your routine. Additionally, the side plank with hip lift helps prevent spinal injuries and improves coordination between the abdominal and back muscles. This is the kind of exercise that looks simple but delivers incredible results. Number 5. Isometric lunge. If you want stronger, more balanced, and more resilient legs, the isometric lunge needs to be in your routine. This exercise intensely and precisely targets the quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes while also improving core stability. Unlike a traditional squat, where there is continuous up and down movement, the isometric lunge requires you to hold the position at the hardest part of the exercise, deeply engaging the muscles. The benefits of this exercise go beyond muscle strength. It also improves balance and coordination because you need to stabilize your body while maintaining the position. This is essential for athletes and anyone who wants to prevent falls and injuries in daily life. To perform it correctly, step forward and slowly lower yourself until your back knee is close to the ground but not touching it. Your front knee should be at a 90-degree angle, aligned with your ankle, to avoid excessive joint strain. Now, hold this position. At first, it may seem easy, but after a few seconds, you'll feel an intense burn in your legs, and that's when the real muscle work begins. To make the exercise even more challenging, you can hold weights in each hand, increasing the demand on your stabilizing muscles. Another interesting variation is doing the isometric lunge with your eyes closed, forcing your body to work even harder to maintain balance. This exercise not only improves strength and endurance, but also helps correct muscle imbalances. Many people have one leg stronger than the other, and the isometric lunge allows each side of the body to work independently, ensuring more balanced development. If you want iron-strong legs and a solid foundation for any type of physical activity, this exercise is essential. Number 4. Isometric Superman Hold. If you suffer from back pain or want to improve your posture, this exercise needs to be part of your workout. The Superman hold is one of the best isometric movements to strengthen the posterior chain, including the back muscles, lower back, and glutes. Weakness in the lower back muscles is one of the main causes of chronic lower back pain. People who spend too much time sitting tend to develop muscular imbalances where the abs become relatively strong while the back muscles weaken. This creates spinal instability, leading to pain and even injuries. The Superman hold helps correct this issue by strengthening the muscles responsible for stabilizing the spine and pelvis. This exercise also improves muscular endurance and can even enhance performance in daily activities, such as lifting objects or maintaining good posture for long periods. To perform it correctly, lie face down on the floor with your arms extended forward and legs straight behind you. Now, lift your arms, chest, and legs simultaneously while keeping your abdomen in contact with the ground. The goal is to hold this position for at least 30 seconds. It may seem simple, but this exercise requires a high level of muscle control. The key to maximizing the benefits of the Superman hold is conscious muscle engagement. You need to activate your glutes, keep your shoulders retracted, and hold the position without losing form. At first, it may be difficult to hold for long, so start with 10 to 15 seconds and gradually increase the duration. To make the exercise more challenging, you can add light dumbbells to your hands or use resistance bands to increase muscle activation. Another effective variation is holding the position for short, repeated intervals, like 5 sets of 10 seconds, which can be ideal for beginners who struggle to maintain the movement for long periods. If you want a stronger core, better posture, and less back pain, the Superman hold needs to be in your workout routine. Number 3. 90-degree isometric push-up. Here's the most important and surprising exercise on the entire list. You've probably done push-ups before, but almost no one tries holding the position in the middle of the movement, keeping the muscles under continuous tension. This transforms a seemingly simple exercise into a true test of muscular endurance. Unlike the traditional push-up, where you continuously go up and down, the 90-degree isometric version requires you to hold your body at the hardest part of the movement, where your chest, shoulders, and triceps muscles are under maximum activation. This technique is used by gymnasts and elite athletes to develop absolute strength and overcome performance plateaus. The science behind this exercise is fascinating. When you hold a position without moving, your muscles remain contracted without pause, increasing the number of motor units activated. This leads to a deeper strengthening of muscle fibers, improving endurance and joint stability. To perform it correctly, start in a regular push-up position, with your hands aligned with your shoulders and your body straight from feet to head. Lower yourself until your arms form a 90-degree angle and hold that position. Sounds easy? Wait until you feel your muscles burning after 10 seconds. If you can hold for 30 seconds or more, you'll be building brutal upper body strength. The key to maximizing the benefits of this exercise lies in stability and full muscle activation. Don't let your hips drop or raise too much. The goal is to maintain a perfectly straight line from head to toe. The more stable you are, the more effective the workout will be. If you want to increase the difficulty level, try supporting yourself on just one leg or wearing a weighted vest. Another interesting variation is holding the position at the lowest descent, with your chest almost touching the ground. This creates an even greater stimulus for stabilizing muscles. This exercise not only improves upper body strength, but also strengthens the shoulder and elbow joints, reducing the risk of injury. Additionally, it's an excellent complement for those looking to enhance their performance in other movements, such as bench presses and dips. If you think you've mastered push-ups, try this variation and discover a new level of challenge. Number 2. Dynamic isometric plank. The plank is one of the most well-known isometric exercises, but the dynamic variation takes this challenge to another level. While the traditional plank already strengthens the core, glutes, shoulders, and back, the dynamic plank adds an extra element of instability, making the exercise even more intense and effective. But before we dive into the details, it's important to understand why the isometric plank is so powerful. This exercise works on trunk stability, strengthening the muscles that support the spine and helping to improve posture. Unlike traditional crunches, which require repetitive movement and can overload the lower back, the plank keeps the muscles continuously contracted, creating a solid foundation for the entire body. Now, the dynamic isometric plank adds a new challenge. Instead of just holding the position, you make controlled micro-adjustments to activate stabilizing muscles even further. One of the most effective variations is lifting one leg off the ground, forcing the core to work harder to maintain balance. Another option is shifting your weight between your arms, slightly lifting one elbow and then the other. You can also place your feet on an unstable object like a Swiss ball, further increasing muscle activation. To perform it correctly, start in a standard plank position, with your forearms on the ground and your body straight from head to toe. Now, add subtle movements while keeping your abs engaged and preventing your hips from rising or dropping. The more controlled the movement, the more intense the exercise. If you think you've already mastered the traditional plank, try these variations and discover a new level of strength and stability. This exercise not only improves athletic performance, but also helps prevent back pain and enhances endurance for daily activities. Number 1. Isometric bridge. The isometric bridge may seem like a simple exercise, but don't be fooled. This movement is essential for strengthening the glutes, core, and lower back, as well as improving posture and relieving back pain. Many people think glutes are just for aesthetics, but they are one of the most important muscle groups in the body. Weak glutes can cause lower back pain, poor posture, and even difficulties with simple activities like climbing stairs or carrying weight. This happens because the glutes work together with the core to stabilize the pelvis and spine. The isometric bridge strengthens this connection, activating the deep core muscles and improving postural alignment. Additionally, it helps increase endurance in the hamstrings and lower back muscles, creating a solid foundation for any other type of exercise. To perform it correctly, lie on the floor with your knees bent and your feet hip width apart. Lift your hips until you form a straight line from your knees to your shoulders, and hold this position for as long as possible. During execution, it is crucial to contract your glutes and keep your abs engaged to avoid lower back strain. If you want to make the exercise more challenging, try supporting yourself on just one foot while keeping the other leg extended in the air. This increases muscle activation and improves balance. Another interesting variation is holding a weight over your abdomen, adding resistance to the movement. This exercise is essential for anyone looking to improve stability, prevent injuries, and develop functional strength. If you experience lower back discomfort or struggle to maintain good posture throughout the day, incorporating the isometric bridge into your routine can bring significant improvements.